When update Aquatic belly flopped into Minecraft, the empty, vast ocean we once all knew had been transformed into a place with purpose and adventure. But no doubt we'd all like to make our lives a little easier when taking on new underwater missions and projects. What we'll be looking at in this video are 10 items that can help us very nicely with our Minecraft Aquatic experience. Before we submerge, I'd just like to mention that the following items are in no particular order at all, and are just simply friendly recommendations and suggestions. With that said, let's dive straight into it. Magma Blocks. If you're ultra lazy like myself, this one may catch your eye. Placing Magma Blocks on an ocean surface will cause you to quickly descend downward through water without needing to manually swim, whilst it will also automatically refill your oxygen supply for you. And since Update Aquatic has encouraged players to build bases underwater, this is a great way to quickly transport to possible base entrances. Of course, standing on the magma block itself will cause slight damage, so you'll have to design your way around that minor flaw. However, this is also a great way to send down items for underwater collection, since they too are affected by the downward current a magma block provides, and conveniently for us, gathering them is quite easy. Potions of water breathing. Due to their likelihood we'll be spending more time underwater since the revamping of Minecraft's oceans, it won't hurt to not drown. But an 8-minute drown prevention will prove invaluable for a multitude of various underwater tasks or missions, not to mention for such a tremendously helpful effect, potions of water breathing are not too big of a deal to craft, especially for how handy they'll be. Turtle shells. While we're on the topic of breathing underwater, having a permanent boost of air supply when submerged will make your life so much easier. Gathering just 5 scutes from turtles born from turtle eggs will allow you to craft the helmet that offers an extra 10 seconds of underwater breathing that instantly refreshes upon each breath of air. The turtle shell also offers a cheeky bit of armor that's actually on par with the chainmail, iron, and golden helmets. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That's right, our favourite, sponge. Although these sponges don't wear square pants, but they do offer a huge amount of underwater assistance. Sponges have the ability to instantly suck up all nearby water, which can not only act as a potential life-saving method if you find yourself in desperate need of air, but also makes underwater base building 100 times easier, as with sponges, you won't have to completely fill up every single room with blocks to eliminate every last flow of water. Sponges are a necessity for underwater base building. Dried kelp. For something that looks so lifeless and sad, actually proves to be of great use for us. When venturing through oceans, kelp is harder to miss than it is to find. Being able to just destroy the bottom of its stipe in order to collect handfuls of kelp makes it remarkably easy to not only collect, but also grow yourself. But why would we? Well, cooking kelp in a furnace turns it into dried kelp, which can be eaten very fast to restore 0.5 hunger, which for a near endless source of food may mean hunger never becomes an issue again. But if that wasn't enough, combining just 9 dried kelp to create a dried kelp block will enable you to keep your furnace heated for 200 seconds. That's enough to cook 20 raw pork chops per dried kelp block. Super efficient. Potions of night vision. Whether it's day or night, a single potion of night vision will improve your underwater visibility tenfold. This works outstandingly well simply with just general underwater use, as well as looking out for potential treasure from above outside the water. These two aren't hard to grab a bunch of. A carrot farm and turning gold ingots into nuggets results in a mass supply of golden carrots, which are used to create the extremely accommodating potion of night vision. Conduits, arguably the king of aquatic items. A single conduit will buff you with improved underwater visibility, prevent drowning, and gives faster mining speed, all at the same time, regarding you stay within distance. But the fact that it also automatically and remotely defends your base from hostile attackers makes this item an obligation for underwater bases. Fish. cod, salmon, or tropical, there's no regrets when it comes to collecting fish, as when fed to dolphins, they'll lead you straight to buried treasure, and finding underwater treasure is a major part of Minecraft's aquatic experience, not to mention can be extremely rewarding. To put it into perspective, simply in exchange for a fish, you're receiving Minecraft's version of a loot box, one that could contain a heart of the sea, or diamonds, emeralds, ingots, TNT, treasure maps, and more. Not a bad trade for a fish. Tridents. These things really need no introduction, nor would anyone need to justify why they'd recommend using a trident. We've all seen their wonderful combat capability, we've all felt how fun they are to use, and we all know they're a spectacle to wield. One would only wish you luck on your quest to retrieve one, and not to lose it. The final item I would happily suggest you have for your aquatic adventures are boats. With oceans taking up enormous distances, the sheer ability to travel with ease on a slab of wood, actually, do I really need to explain this one? They're good. Use one. My friends, those are 10 items for your Minecraft aquatic expeditions that without, you'd be more helpless than a chicken in lava. Okay, maybe that was a minor exaggeration, but they'd no doubt improve your aquatic lifestyle. Of course, there are plenty more other items in Minecraft that would also tickle your pickle, but I can at least hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. Until next time, guys, goodbye!